All right. We are now live. Give me 1 sec before we do anything. All right, there we go. Alrighty. So, today we are doing another live stream a few weeks after my last one, but that's because we're down at the beach. We're on vacation. So, I have a handy dandy little, whatchamacallit that I'm using to hold my phone. It makes it nice so I can extend it to be really high if I really want to. All right. Now, all right. So, this is the little restaurant that they have here. They have a fire in there, looks like. Oops. I don't want to fall on that. What's a rug? Is the weird illusion thing that I remember seeing last year. It's a mirror, but it makes it look like it keeps going. So, there's a plant in my way, but you can see it looks like if you stand far away, it looks like it keeps going. But now it's a mirror, so that's kind of neat. All right. So this is just a random part of the hotel. It's near the one restaurant. But that's about it. There isn't really much else down here in this area. Just a neat little area, and there's an entrance and exit area right there. This is the area here that last year, doesn't it kind of look like if you're standing right here, looks like there's just like a little area back there that you could walk into, right? But when you get closer, it's a mirror. I never knew that. Yeah, that's what it looks like up there too. Down here, I believe is where you can like reserve spa things. Does this thing work? Ooh, all right. Give me 1 sec, and I will be right back. Stay hydrated. All right. Take a walk downstairs. Although I don't think it's any too crazy. All right. Now, we're gonna make our way outside. So we have to walk through the lobby. I guess we can go through this little area here first. Exercise facility. Spa. Big party. Big party that's currently checking in. So we'll leave them be. We'll come around later. So we'll walk up the staircase. So this is the beach area. It's really neat. Or not the beach, the pool. Yeah. I forgot about all this. The windows that you can't see out of because it's way too dark and too light in here. But it's still neat. If I remember correctly, we had to go this way last year because we were on this side of the hotel. This year we're on the other side. So the walking trip isn't quite as long. Okay, never mind. No, I was wrong. These are the stairs that we took last year. Here's some neat pictures from the boardwalk. This was taken a decent bit ago because that ride's moved and that ride isn't there anymore. Of course, the iconic Ferris wheel. Now, we'll go to one of my favorite areas. I don't know if we should do this now or we should do it later. Or we can do it both because there's two on two sides. Maybe we do it later because I think we can enter it through the restaurant, if I remember correctly. So there's an exit there. That's the stairs. And I believe if we go this way, to a bedroom. Okay. They have an elevator that you can take. Is it this way? Ah, yes. That's what I'm thinking. Tell you what, we'll do that now. We'll do a little up and down, then we'll go ahead. Because this elevator is really neat. You can see outside and stuff. I don't want to be too loud because we are inside a hotel. All right. Elevator, take us. Let's go. We'll do 8. But you can see we're kind of going. These are all like the suites. These are the really, really nice rooms. I'm not quite sure where one takes you. So we'll go back down to 2. Then we'll take that staircase outside. Alrighty, here we are. I turned it off for a sec because there's people in the elevator with me. Now, I don't remember where this all goes. I think it goes to a parking garage. If I'm not I don't know where this goes. There's like a little dining room in there. All right, so we're gonna go up. Rooms. Huh. Those are rooms. Very interesting. All right. This is only our 2nd year ever being here. So we're not too sure. All right. This thing likes to focus. I don't know what this little white bar thing is. Looks like they're closing up for the night. So this is the way we always take to go down to the beach. So this out here is a restaurant. There's a campfire over there and there's people eating over there. So that's the little restaurant in there. And you can walk in that door and go up to the rooms that way. And of course there's rooms down here. Yeah, it's a neat little thing. I'm not gonna walk over there because there's people over there. That's all wet. In the pool. All right. Now, when I was doing the Delgado live stream, I remembered some buttons you can push to. Whoa. There. Ah. But if I turn that off, okay, that gets funny. There. What happens if I turn it off now? Okay, yeah, no, that doesn't work then. Unless it's something like night vision. Okay, we're gonna stay away from, whoa, that little party over there. We're gonna stay over here, mind our own business. There's a dip down here, all right. Oh, this is neat. They have a little volleyball net. Whoa. This is so weird. This lighting thing. Well, okay, we'll turn it off. We don't need the lighting thing on. We can see. I can see fine. There's these giant trash cans they use. We're gonna stay away. There's people over there. Oops. It's a little wonky walking on all this sand like this. What was nice about the other years is that we were right there by the boardwalk. That I could live stream that a little bit. There it is, everybody. There's the water. I don't think I ever usually walk out this far. What the heck? Do something new every day, I guess. All those lights out there, those are all boats. Turn the light off real quick. There we go. I don't know how bad the internet is out here. I know we have a problem with the internet sometimes. Look at that, though. Isn't that just so cool? Oh. Don't go fuzzy on me now. Looks like someone's still sitting up there on the lifeguard thing, actually. All these hotels. Whoop. That's a lot of sand there. Now, we did just get down here today. So we are spending the whole week down here, which is nice. Feels nice taking my shoes off too. Just stand here and enjoy the view a little bit. There was one time last year we came back right as like the moon or the sun was setting. I forget what it was. I think it was the moon. It was like right over the ocean. It looked so cool like that. Yeah, this lighting thing is a little wonky. We'll keep the lighting off. I'm gonna need to rinse my feet off. Holy cow. I got a decent amount of sand on my feet. All right. Let's walk down here a little bit. Not too much. But down in this area. Oops. Stepped in a hole. So many of these little holes and stuff on the beach. Here's one of the volleyball nets. Ooh. It's weird, there's a little lip. All right, I'm gonna turn this flash off. There we go. We have the lights of the hotel to light our way. Unfortunately, we don't have the boardwalk to walk this year. Now, I do remember last year, I think it was supposed to storm or something. I do kind of remember, I believe we walked down there last year. The only problem with it down these areas is a little overgrown. Hey. Hate when this thing buffers. See, yep, they just closed the restaurant. I don't know. I'm kind of tempted. I kind of want to walk down here. We'll see how far we go. All this sand is a pain walking in. So that's where we went last year. And then, of course, that goes down to the beach. Huh. Might as well walk this way. Why not? All these little bushes and stuff. I know we were just at the beach. Who says we can't walk back down, right? I know currently we don't have anyone watching, but that's okay. Sometimes people have lots of people watching, sometimes I have hardly anybody. Oh boy. This one has a little bit of a dip right here. Okay, so we're a little bit further away from those party people down there, which is nice. You can hear them though. This sand is nice and soft. I'm trying to route my path, what I'm gonna do. I think what I plan on doing is I'm probably going to ooh. I get my pathway planned out. I have to pay attention to time too. 10:27. I'll turn the flash off, and it's hard to see, but you can still see those boats in the background. And hear the sounds of the waves. Bunch of different hotels. Oh, jeez. I'm not gonna be able to find the little passage. That's okay. That's why we have this. So we can see better. Yeah, I can see it. I can see the little thingy. There it is. These ones have lips. Have to watch out. They're like little rocks almost. Turn the flash off again because we're getting up here. Let's go this way. Check this out over here. This looks like this is open. Last year when we came here, that was closed. They were still like building it, I think. Ooh. So here's where we started the stream at. In that little lobby. Now, I don't know what's up with these rooms. They might be nicer rooms. I'm not gonna go too, but wow, they have this open. Isn't that cray-cray? This was closed last year. Huh. Neat seeing it open. But alright, let's go this way. Basically go back the way we came. This means we're gonna have to go down here. Okay, so they had that one room locked. This year, though, it's locked. can go this way yet. I'm not gonna walk in the pool area this year, as I said. But let's go down these stairs. Let's see where they lead. Right there. But like, where does this go? Like, what? Maybe we'll come back. Let's see what this goes to. I think this goes that we saw earlier. Okay. Wonder what's on that side of the door. There's like nothing that says. Oh, it's locked. Yeah, okay. Okay, so that's locked. Then this floor. But I want to check something first before we go into first floor. Stair 5. So, we're gonna go here for a minute. Wait. And just take a look out at the beach. Because there's people in both of those elevators. So they closed all this up, as we saw. Looks like they're still in that elevator up there.
Hello?
We're back in the elevator, but we're in this one over here. So I don't know what's going on with that one. Okay, that one's empty now. So if we wanted, but back up to 8th floor, we're gonna walk around a little, see what 8th floor has to offer. So these are the suites. is different. Look at that. That's the pool area. So I found a whole nother world. The area with the sweets. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like there's anything on this floor. And it looks like basically the only way you can reach these areas is the bougie elevator. Alright, so we'll go back down, I guess. I want to go to like floor 5 or something. But we still need to go to the lobby too. That's a place. Lobby, maybe back outside, we'll see. And that'll probably be a stream then. No. All right. I'm gonna have to do this when the elevator comes back up. All right. Here we are. So, we planted ourselves on the 5th floor. So this is the highest that the standard rooms go. That's a random stairway there. This place is so big, and you know, I've only been here 1 other year, so I don't quite know all the little bells and whistles. I will say, it's definitely warm though. So yeah, we gotta make a trip to the lobby, and potentially we might end it where we started. Maybe. Or we might end outside, we'll see. Ooh. Oh. Oh, isn't that something? So this is what's in these pictures, or on this floor, I mean. All right, well, let's go down to the lobby. We still need to check the lobby out. How high do these two go? Not that high. Only the 6th floor. Meanwhile, these stairs go all the way down to the lobby. caution. These are some of the most like random stairs. Well, here's where it feels weird. Now, where does that go? Where does this go? Well, that's very random. Looks like it's still busy in the lobby. All right. B, I guess. Oh, now it's busy on that floor. All right, well, let's go in the lobby. That's where I wanted to go. It's like everybody was on those elevators, it almost seems like. And they all went up to the second floor. A billion people. Whew. These little stools and stuff. It's neat. Uh-oh, it didn't like that. Okay. We gotta keep that in mind. Guys, I think I'm probably gonna call it a stream. We haven't really had many people watch. Sometimes we don't. Unfortunately, this is one of those live streams that we just didn't end up getting a lot of people in. But, you know, it differs. So I think it's only fair that we end the stream at the spot we started it. Right? It sounds like it's raining out. It really isn't. So I'll walk back over here to the couch. Right by the restaurant. Whew. It gets warm doing the walking around. All right, well, hope you enjoyed the stream, and I'll see you guys next time.